sky grows dark like it remembers you. Every echo feels like a fading truth. Your shadow lingers in the breaking rain, a quiet whisper in the deepest pain. I reach for you through the lightning's glow, hoping somehow your heart still knows. Even when the world turns cold, love remains brave and bold. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. Every heartbeat fights against the rain, trying to bring you back the same. Lightning writes our love across the sky, burning bright where broken angels cry. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. Your voice still echoes in the pouring night, a distant glow in a world without light. I chase your memory through the falling storm, where broken dreams still try to stay warm. And though the winds try to pull me down, your love remains a steady sound. Even when silence starts to scream, I hold on tight to what we dreamed. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. Every heartbeat fights against the rain, trying to bring you back the same. Lightning writes our love across the sky, burning bright where broken angels cry. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. If the storm breaks wide and the sky turns clear, will you hear my voice from somewhere near? Will your heart return like a guiding flame to the place where we once remained? I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. Even if the night tries to drag me down, your love still echoes like a sacred sound. Lightning carves your memory deep in every tear I try to keep. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder calls your name. Thunder calling, calling your name. silence heavy as a falling star. The room went cold when the truth came through. Every word we said cut us both in two. Your trembling hands tried to hold the light, but shadows drowned everything inside. We stood in the doorway breaking slow, two frightened hearts that didn't know love can slip right through our hands, even when we're trying to understand. It was the night we forgot how to breathe, caught between the pain and what we believe, falling in a silence deeper than fear, losing everything we once held near. We cried in a darkness we couldn't leave, the night we forgot how to breathe. Your voice was shaking like a dying flame, trying to explain what had no name. Every sentence felt like a fragile plea, a last attempt to set us free. But sometimes love breaks without a sound and leaves us standing on shattered ground. We tried to speak, but the words got lost, and every truth came with a cost. It was the night we forgot how to breathe, caught between the pain and what we believe, falling in a silence deeper than fear, losing everything we once held near. We cried in a darkness we couldn't leave, the night we forgot. If time could bring us back to that place, would we see the tears on each other's face? Would we hold on tighter through the storm and keep our fragile hearts warm? It was the night we forgot how to breathe, lost in the truth we couldn't unsee. But maybe love still lingers in the air, soft and broken, but always there. Even though we walked away, a piece of us stayed in that day. The night we forgot how to breathe still echoes inside of me. The night we forgot how to breathe. The night
stars will find us again. The night is heavy with the words we never said. Two broken echoes drifting where the memories led. You're still a shadow burning soft inside my chest, a gentle sorrow that refuses to rest. And every heartbeat calls your name, through every silence, every flame. I feel you closer than the wind that holds my skin, pulling me back again. So let the sky break open wide, and let the darkness step aside. 'Cause even when we fall, love finds a way. And when the world forgets our light, we'll rise again into the night. Hold on, my friend, the stars will find us again. We walk through fire just to learn how love can burn, but in the ashes something soft begins to turn. A spark of hope that glows beneath the quiet pain, a tiny promise whispering your name. And every moment pulls us near, beyond the doubts, beyond the fear. The universe still knows the rhythm of our hearts, even when far apart. So let the sky break open wide, let the darkness step aside. 'Cause even when we fall, love finds a way. And when the world forgets our light, we'll rise again into the night. Hold on, my friend, the stars will find us again. Maybe we're shattered, maybe we're faded, but every dream we held is still alive. Maybe we're wounded, but love never wasted. It's written where the endless heaven shines. So let the sky break open wide, let the darkness step aside. We're stronger than the storms that made us bend. And when our souls begin to climb, we'll reconnect across the sky. This isn't the end. The stars will find us again. We're coming back again. The stars will find us again.
In the silence where we fell apart, echoes carved into an empty heart. I feel the cold where your warm hands used to rest, shadows tracing outlines on my lonely chest. The things you didn't say still thunder in the night, a quiet storm that never leaves the light. And I keep reaching through the dark for pieces of a vanished spark. shadow dances in the cold moonlight, pulling me back through the night. And even when the world moves on, your name remains a fragile spark. Empty heart still echoes where you are. Ooh, carved into an empty heart. In the quiet room, your voice still lingers. Cold air falling through an open door, your footsteps fading on the hardwood floor. I watch you leave like the end of time, like every heartbeat slipped out of line, and the moonlight spilled on the empty bed, where every word we meant was left unsaid. I keep replaying that final night where love was losing its last fight. In the shadows of our last goodbye, your memory still longs to fly. Even though you're gone, you're here somehow, living in the silence we broke down. In the echoes of the tears you cried, I still feel you on my side. In the shadows of our last goodbye, I'm still holding on, still asking why. Your sweater hanging where you used to stand, like a piece of you refusing to disband. The more I try to walk away from the ache, the more the pieces of you start to wake. I hear your laugh in the walls at night, soft as a flame, barely holding light. And I can't shake off the truth inside. Some love lives long after it's died. In the shadows of our last shadows of our last goodbye, I see your wings against the sky. Every broken piece of yesterday still lights a path I cannot stray. In the whisper of a love that stays, even when it fades away. In the shadows of our last goodbye, I'm still here, still learning how to still holding you inside. Shadows fading slow. The moment our shadows let go, we stood in silence where the daylight used to live. Two broken promises with nothing left to give. Your touch grew quiet like a whisper losing sound, a fading warmth that slowly hit the ground. And I could feel the distance rise, a growing truth behind your eyes. No words were strong enough to save what time couldn't brave. That was the moment our shadows let go, breaking apart in the soft afterglow. All of the memories, bright as they were, fell through the cracks like a long frozen blur. And though I'm trying to carry the weight, some pieces fall too slow. Like the moment our shadows let go, I replay the echoes of the nights we couldn't keep, where every promise drifted deeper in the deep. Your heartbeat slowly slipped away from mine, a quiet ache that settled over time. And even though we tried to fight, some endings bloom beneath the night. A fragile truth began to show what we both know. That was the moment our shadows let go, breaking apart in the soft afterglow. All of the memories, bright as they were, fell through the cracks like a long frozen blur. And though I'm trying to carry the weight, some pieces fall too slow. Like the moment our shadows let go. Maybe love can't always stay, maybe hearts just drift away. But in the silence left behind, your light still crosses mine. That was the moment our shadows let go. lost in the winds of the world's undertow. Even if time pulls us further apart, your echo still lives in the back of my heart. And sometimes when the moon hangs low, I feel that moment when our shadows let go. Shadows let go. Let go.
Ooh, in the quiet of the silver night. Ooh, tears that told the moon to shine. I walked the shoreline of the memories we made, watching every moment slowly start to fade. Your voice still trembles in the corners of my mind, a fragile echo stretching through time. Though the night feels cold and wide, your shadow lingers by my side. Every sorrow we left behind still learns to shine. These are the tears that taught the moon to shine, rising from the hurt we left behind. Every drop became a light, pouring softly through the night. Even when the dawn refused to climb, these were the tears that taught the moon to shine. We held our secrets in the space between the stars, hoping they could heal the fractures in our hearts. But even broken pieces glow when night is deep, a quiet promise heaven learns to keep. And when the darkness pulls me near, I hear our story crystal clear. Every ache we tried to hide still glows inside. These are the tears that taught the moon to shine, rising from the hurt we left behind. Every drop became a light, pouring softly through the night. Even when the dawn refused to climb, these were the tears that taught the moon to shine. Maybe love was meant to break, to show the light that sorrow makes. And every shadow learns to glow before it lets go. These are the tears that taught the moon to shine, guiding me through every fragile line. Even though you're far from me, your glow is in the galaxy. And when the stars begin to climb, I see the tears that taught the moon to shine. left behind.
Tears falling when no one can hear. We'll build out our love on fragile ground. Where quiet hurts never made a sound. You held your fears deep behind your eyes, a storm you carried in a small disguise. I tried to speak, but the words felt weak. So many truths we couldn't speak. And in the quiet, pain grows loud, even when we never said it out loud. We're standing on rivers cut from silent tears, trying to heal the years we lost in fear. Every heartbreak flows beneath our feet, every memory rising like a heartbeat. Two souls drowning in the things unsaid, watered by the nights we bled. Rivers carved from silent tears, still pulling us close, still keeping us here. You try to hold your broken past, but shadows cling when they're built to last. I felt your pain in the smallest touch, a quiet ache that said too much. And though the night tried to pull us down, your trembling voice was the softest sound. And in the dark, I saw your truth, a hurting heart that never knew you. We're standing on rivers cut from silent tears, trying to heal the years we lost in fear. Every heartbreak flows beneath our feet, every memory rising like a heartbeat. Two souls drowning in the things unsaid, watered by the nights we bled. Rivers carved from silent tears, still pulling us close, still keeping us here. If we could break the walls inside and let the pain stop trying to hide, would the river turn to gentle rain? Would we finally learn to ease the pain? We're standing on rivers carved from silent tears, but now I feel the storm disappear. Every truth we buried deep away is finding light in the break of day. Two souls learning how to rise with healing written in their eyes. Rivers carved from silent tears, carrying us home after all these years.
reflection on the tears we couldn't hide. Echoes of a goodbye trembling deep inside. Your voice still lingers like a whisper through the storm, a fading warmth that used to keep me warm. And with each drop I hear your name, a gentle lake I can't reclaim. The sky remembers what we said long after it's dead. A promise buried in the falling rain, washed away but still remains. Every drop that hits the ground feels like the love we never found. And though we tried to stand again, we lost our promise in the falling rain. I trace the hours where we held our fragile hopes, watching them unravel like unraveling ropes. Your shadow dances in the corner of my mind, a piece of time I never leave behind. And though the storm has moved along, its echo still is going strong. I hear the words we couldn't say drift through the gray. A promise buried in the falling rain, washed away but still remains. Every drop that hits the ground feels like the love we never found. And though we try to stand again, we lost our promise in the falling rain. Oh yeah. Maybe some things aren't meant to stay. Maybe hearts just break that way. But every storm that hides the sun reminds me where we're from. A promise buried in the falling rain, but somehow it still calls my name. Even if we drift apart, you're carved inside my withered heart. And when the night returns again, I feel that promise in the falling rain. Oh, falling rain. Where our promise sleeps again. Love will rise again. Learning how to breathe again. We fell apart in the quiet of a broken night. Shattered pieces lying where we lost our light. But even in the ruins of what used to be, a tiny spark still whispers you and me. Though the tears have left their trace, there's still a softness in this space, a fragile hope beneath the pain, calling us again. This is love that learns to breathe again, fighting through the storm and all the rain. Every scar we carry in our hands teaches us the shadow of our shattered past. A quiet strength begins to bloom at last. And though we lost so much before, there's something worth returning for. A gentle pull, a steady flame, calling out our names. This is love that learns to breathe again, fighting through the storm and all the rain. Every scar we carry in our hands teaches us to stand, even when the nights feel cold and thin. This is love that learns to breathe again. Maybe healing isn't quick, maybe hearts don't mend like this, but step by step we start to rise with open eyes. This is love that learns to breathe again, growing from the ashes of what's been. With every tear we're letting go, a brighter truth begins to glow. And when the morning sun slips in, this is love that learns to breathe again. This is love that learns to breathe again. Oh, breathe again. Oh, love will breathe again. Ooh. Rolling wheels and a wounded heart, I'm driving through the echoes of your name. Every mile pulls me deeper in the past, but your memory's a shadow that always lasts. I feel the wind like a ghost in my chest, whispering truths I never confessed. And the night keeps calling me back to the moment we fell off track. Broken hearts on an endless highway, still chasing love that slipped away. Trying to find where we went wrong, in the silence where we don't belong. Broken dreams in the rearview mirror, but your voice keeps sounding clearer. Broken hearts on an endless highway, still chasing love, still chasing yesterday. The signs go by, but I'm barely here, lost between the hope and the fear. If I turned around, would you still be there, or just a ghost I keep trying to
back to where your fire used to be. The night is painted with the echo of your light, a fading memory drifting softly out of sight. I chase the shadows just to feel you in the dark, a dying ember glowing in my heart. And though the miles stretch out so far, I still remember who we are. There's something in the midnight air that pulls me where silent roads back to your fire, leading me through lost desire. Every turn I feel your flame burning softly through the rain. Even when the nights grow higher, I walk these silent roads back to your fire. Your laughter lingers where the sky begins to fade, a golden echo of the promise that we made. I hear your heartbeat in the rhythm of the night, a distant glow still shining faint and bright. And every breath becomes a sign, a quiet pull across the line. No matter how the seasons turn, your fire burns. Silent roads back to your fire, leading me through lost desire. Every turn I feel your flame burning softly through the rain. Even when the nights grow higher, I walk these silent roads back to your fire. Maybe love just fades and bends, but somehow always finds its end. Back where the warmth first touched our skin, calling me again. Silent roads back to your fire, guiding me through every wire. Even if our worlds divide, your flame still flickers deep inside. And when the night pulls me in higher, I walk those silent roads back to your fire, back to your fire, back to your fire. Silent roads take me higher.
Lost words floating in the night sky. I found your notebook on the windowsill, pages trembling like they're breathing still. Ink-stained secrets you could never speak. And in the margin was a fragile line. Some dreams break, but some still shine. And I wonder if you ever knew how every word still pulls me through. I'm reading letters you never sent to the moon, trying to find the pieces of you. Every sentence whispers what you couldn't say. Every tear stain shows the price you paid. Silent wishes drifting out of tune, falling like stars in an empty room. Letters you never sent to the moon, still guiding me back to you. You wrote of nights you felt alone inside, of battles fought with nowhere left to hide. You tried to heal with words you never voiced, with broken hope and a quiet choice. And even though you tried to walk away, your heart stayed here in every page. I trace the lines where your fears unfold, ink like blood, tender and bold. I'm reading letters you never sent to the moon, trying to find the pieces of you. Every sentence whispers what you couldn't say. Every tear stain shows the price you paid. Silent wishes drifting out of tune, falling like stars in an empty room. Letters you never sent to the moon, still guiding me back to you. If only I had known your silent cries, if only I could read behind your eyes. I'd hold your words before they break, and keep your heart for your own sake. I'm reading letters you never sent to the moon, holding them close like a fragile truth. Every shattered promise, every hidden plea, still ties your memory back to me. Quiet echo singing through the night, turning darkness into gentle light. Letters you never sent to the moon, still bringing me home to you. Letters to the moon, your voice still shining through.
forgot to find. Your voice still trembles in the corners of the dark, a distant ember glowing like a spark. And though the silence weighs me down, your echo circles all around, a fragile truth I can't outrun. You were the one. If pain could sing your name, it echoed through the storms we couldn't tame. Every tear that falls tonight hums the melody of our fight. And though I try to hide the flame, it burns the same. Oh, if pain could sing your name, maybe sorrow has a voice, a quiet ache we didn't choose a voice, but in the ache I still can hear you crystal clear. If pain could sing your name, it'd rise above the hurt we couldn't claim. Every shadow on my skin pulls me right back where we've been. And though I know we're not the same, my heart remains where pain still sings your name. Sing your name. Ooh, if pain could sing your name.
In the quiet night, my heart's still burning. When you were here, I heard your heartbeat. In fragile hours, tears falling softly. Everything fades, but my heart remembers. And I walk through the shadows of the night, tracing footsteps from the day you said goodbye. Whispers in the midnight amber, calling me back to what we were, telling me our love never truly died, and every memory keeps me tied. Whispers in the fading fire, singing your name like a quiet choir. Whispers in the midnight amber, calling me back to you. A fallen tear on the ground of memories. I swear your voice still drifts upon the breeze. Why does love stay even when we're breaking? Whispers in the midnight amber, hold my name when you remember. The flames of love never burned away, they glow inside me every day. Whispers in the quiet sorrow, calling me back to a lost tomorrow. Whispers in the midnight amber, calling me back, back to you. Back to you. Whispers in burning night, I'm coming back to you. In the smoke of yesterday, the fire died, but the heat remains. On shattered walls where we carved our names, every promise held by trembling hands now lies buried underneath the sand. Even when the sky turns cold and gray, I feel your heartbeat from the cost to let the fire burn slow and true, till every broken piece finds you. Even in the ruins I hear your name, rising like a flame from the hurt and pain. A love that echoes through the ashes, lighting every dark that passes. Every wound that we carry still feels a little closer to being healed. A love that echoes through the ashes, still calling me home to you. Where broken angels rest tonight. There's a cold wind running through the memories we kept, footprints of the promises on roads where we went. You left your shadow in the corner of my chest, a ghost of love that never learned to rest. And every tear becomes a flame, a soft reminder of your name. I hear it echo through the rain, calling me again. Where broken angels rest tonight, our shattered dreams still hold the light. Even in the darkness of the fall, I hear your voice behind it all. And though you're lost beyond my sight, you're where the broken angels rest tonight. The moon is heavy with the weight of what we lost, every heartbeat paying one more quiet cost. But in the sorrow there's a glow I can't explain, a fragile peace hidden in the pain. And though the world has moved ahead, your memory's a golden thread. It pulls me gently through the night toward your faded light. Where broken angels rest tonight, our shattered dreams still hold the light. Even in the darkness of the fall, I hear your voice behind it all. And though you're lost beyond my sight, you're where the broken angels rest tonight. the echoes of us. Ooh, hold me in the quiet dust. I walk alone where our footsteps used to stay. Faded laughter drifting through the shades of gray. Your name still lingers on the cold November air, a fragile memory hanging everywhere. And I can feel it in the wind, the way it pulls me back again, like every heartbeat knows the truth. I left with you when the midnight breeze remembers us. It carries all the love we lost. Every tear we tried to hide comes alive beneath the frost. And even if the world moves on, our story echoes through the dust. Every night it calls my name when the midnight breeze remembers us. I trace the silence just to find your faded light, haunted by the glow you left behind that night. The stars are trembling with the secrets that we made, still shining softly even when they start to fade. And I can feel it in the dark, your shadow dancing near my heart, like something sacred left behind inside the night. When the midnight breeze remembers us, it carries all the love we lost. Every tear we tried to hide comes alive beneath the frost. And even if the world moves on, our story echoes through the dust. Every night it calls my name when the midnight breeze remembers us. Maybe time will heal the ache, but shadows never quite erase. Every dream we held still glows when no one goes. When the midnight breeze remembers us, it lifts the pieces of my heart. Even if we drift away, we're never truly far apart. And in the quiet afterglow, I feel your warmth inside the dust. Hold me once again tonight when the midnight breeze remembers us. Midnight breeze, still remembering us. Always remembering us. searching for a place untouched by rain. Every heartbeat feels a little torn, every dream a little weather worn. But then your voice came like the morning wind, gentle enough to let the healing begin. And you said love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers the fear right out. Take me where the storm learns to fall softly, where the thunder turns into a melody, where the broken parts of me find a place they're meant to be. Hold me where the night stops shaking, where the wounds in me start waking. Take me where the storm learns to fall softly, and teach my heart to live again. I've been running from the echoes in my chest, trying to outrun things I never confessed. But your hands felt like a quiet home, a lighthouse calling through the unknown. You lit the fire in the coldest dark, breathing life into a faded spark. And you showed me love can rise, even with tears still in its eyes. Take me where the storm learns to fall softly, where the thunder turns into a melody, where the broken parts of me find a place they're meant to be. Hold me where the night stops shaking, where the wounds in me start waking. Take me where the storm learns to fall softly, and teach my heart to live again. If the rain falls hard again someday, will you stay and wash the fear away? 'Cause in your arms the sky grows kind, and peace is something I can finally find. Take me where the storm learns to fall softly, where the past stops tearing into me, where a fragile love can rise with forgiveness in its eyes. Hold me where the dawn feels steady, where hope says I'm finally ready. where the storm falls softly. I'll find my way again. Shadow memories fall like rain tonight. I still feel your heartbeat echo in the dark, like a fading fire dying in my arms. Every broken promise, every whispered lie still cuts like thunder rolling through the sky. And I keep reaching out to the ghost of you, but the silence tells me what I never knew. I'm breaking under the weight of our last goodbye. I'm trying to breathe, but the tears won't dry. Lost in the echo of what we used to be. You were my forever, but you slid right through me under the weight of our last goodbye. Your voice is a shadow dancing in my head, a melody of moments now left unsaid. I replay our memories like an old cassette, skipping on the parts I can't forget. And every step I take feels a step away from the love we lost in the light of day. I'm breaking under the weight of our last goodbye. Trying to breathe, but the tears won't dry. Lost in the echo of what we used to be. You were my forever, but you slid right through me under the weight of our last goodbye. Maybe healing starts when the night is through, but I'm still haunted by the thought of you. If love means letting go, then I'll learn to fall. Even if it hurts, yeah, I'll give it all. I'm rising from the weight of our last goodbye, finding a flame where the ashes lie. Lost in the echo, but I'll find my way, learning to love the light of a brand new day. From the weight of our last goodbye. Goodbye. But I'm learning how to breathe again. fading true. Your shadow lingers in the breaking rain, a quiet whisper in the deepest pain. I reach for you through the lightning's glow, hoping somehow your heart still knows. Even when the world turns cold, love remains brave and bold. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. Every heartbeat fights against the rain, trying to bring you back the same. Lightning writes our love across the sky, burning bright where broken angels cry. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. Your voice still echoes in the pouring night, a distant glow in a world without light. I chase your memory through the falling storm, where broken dreams still try to stay warm. And though the winds try to pull me down, your love remains a steady sound. Even when silence starts to scream, I hold on tight to what we dreamed. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. Every heartbeat fights against the rain, trying to bring you back the same. Lightning writes our love across the sky, burning bright where broken angels cry. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. If the storm breaks wide and the sky turns clear, will you hear my voice from somewhere near? Will your heart return like a guiding flame to the place where we once remained? I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder learns your name. Even if the night tries to drag me down, your love still echoes like a sacred sound. Lightning carves your memory deep in every tear I try to keep. I'll call for you through the storm again, until the thunder calls your name. Thunder calling, calling your name. silence heavy as a falling star. The room went cold when the truth came through. Every word we said cut us both in two. Your trembling hands tried to hold the light, but shadows drowned everything inside. We stood in the doorway breaking slow, two frightened hearts that didn't know love can slip right through our hands, even when we're trying to understand. It was the night we forgot how to breathe, caught between the pain and what we believe, falling in a silence deeper than fear, losing everything we once held near. We cried in a darkness we couldn't leave, the night we forgot how to breathe. Your voice was shaking like a dying flame, trying to explain what had no name. Every sentence felt like a fragile plea, a last attempt to set us free. But sometimes love breaks without a sound and leaves us standing on shattered ground. We tried to speak, but the words got lost, and every truth came with a cost. It was the night we forgot how to breathe, caught between the pain and what we believe, falling in a silence deeper than fear, losing everything we once held near. We cried in a darkness we couldn't leave, the night we forgot. If time could bring us back to that place, would we see the tears on each other's face? Would we hold on tighter through the storm and keep our fragile hearts warm? It was the night we forgot how to breathe, lost in the truth we couldn't unsee. But maybe love still lingers